It has been already a year of me creating content for this YouTube channel, and I still can't believe that. 1 year ago, I was sitting at the same room, just on this sofa right here, and I was preparing my first ever video on YouTube. So in this video, I decided to share my YouTube journey and overall how YouTube changed my life in a year. Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Monvie. So let's get started from my YouTube journey and how did it all start. I remember that I wanted to be a YouTuber and make videos for a very long period of time, just for several years. When I started my YouTube channel, I had only my phone and micro. I didn't have any additional lighting and I created my first ever video. I already had several ideas for my videos because I never start anything new until I have at least a small plan, to be a little bit more concrete and to know what to do next. And the reason why I started my YouTube channel, it was just because I wanted to share my knowledge with other people. I was learning plenty of languages, so it means that I really have enough experience in that. As for my struggles at the beginning, I was really worried about new ideas. What will I do when I will run out of ideas? I didn't have experience with that, so for sure I was so stressed. Also, I was worried about my English level. If you will get back to my old videos, you will notice this huge progress. Now I really think that how confident I was that I started making videos about language learning, about learning English with that level of English, especially with that pronunciation, because I had mostly problems with my pronunciation. One more thing is that I didn't have that fancy background that most of YouTubers have. I just had my wall and this all, and actually it's the same wall, but I just decided to change my background a little bit, and I'm so happy that I did that because I really needed something new. And now, after my YouTube journey, let's get to actual changes in my life thanks to YouTube. This one is really important to me because I was such a huge perfectionist, Even before my YouTube channel, I had an account on TikTok where I was making edits and I could spend tons of hours to edit it and then just not to post it because I didn't like that one transition or that text font was a little bit weird, etc. When I started my YouTube channel, I also was spending plenty of time on preparing content, writing scripts, editing, making thumbnails, and all that stuff. But with time, I understood that my focus was on the wrong things, and I need to focus on the value that I'm providing to my viewers. It's not a competition of who has the best edited video. I even became more relaxed in front of camera. Back then, I could even avoid blinking because I thought that, everything has to be perfect and I'm not allowed to blink, I'm not allowed to make other moves. I just need to speak and look only into my camera. And now I feel more confident when I'm in front of my camera because firstly, I know what I'm talking about. And secondly, my goal is to provide value, not perfection. And overall, I can say that imperfect people attract much more because you can relate to them. As for life, I became less stressed over small things. If something is going wrong, okay, let it be. If I can't change anything, so why do I need to think about it? If something bad will happen, it's not the end of the world. I can say that perfectionists will never become successful as they will be always focused on this flawless final picture that they will never get. They will not value all this process, and even if other people say to them that, oh, you make such an amazing video, it's perfect, perfectionist will always be able to find flaws in his video. But just imagine if everyone would worry about that nowadays. I think that we wouldn't be able to see any content on social media and overall on the internet. People would still not post it as it's not a masterpiece. How can you post that? Everyone will criticize you. One more important thing is, of course, confidence. If you think that sitting in front of camera and talking about something, moreover not in your native language, it's easy, you should just try, okay? Although there is no one in your room apart from you, but it's still silly that you're sitting and talking to a camera. And furthermore, you need to talk about something serious and useful, not just about mundane stuff, you know? So with each video, I was becoming more confident, and now it's not a problem for me anymore. Also, shooting process is one thing, but sharing it with thousands of people around the world, it's completely different. You think that there are already enough of experts and no one will watch your videos. And plus, in my situation, I was really worried about my English level. However, with time, when you see all this positive feedback from your audience, you forget about all the worries and all the hesitation, because that's the moment when you understand that you give useful information to other people and you actually help them. As soon as you will start getting comments from your audience, you'll be less affected by this imposter syndrome. For sure, your comment section will not always be that positive, and you will definitely get comments from your haters. But now, all these comments have no control over me compared to all those positive comments that I get daily. I just ignore haters who don't like the way I speak in English, make my videos, or just people who don't like me as a person. That's okay. I can be liked by everyone. I know that. So instead of haters, focus on all those people who support you, who give you really valuable feedback. So to begin with, my daily routine changed completely after I started creating content for my YouTube channel. As before, I didn't need to worry about creating content consistently, coming up with ideas, editing as fast as possible to post that video on time. But now, everything changed completely. I spent almost every day doing something for my YouTube channel. Even though I post once, twice per week, it doesn't mean that I can spend just one day per week to make this video, to edit it, and to post it. It takes much more time. That's why if you're planning to create a YouTube channel, don't think that it's so easy. You will have so much spare time, because now you will spend all your spare time creating content or editing it. If you really want to be consistent, of course. If you post once per month, okay, like it's not such a big deal. But I'm talking about that situation when you post like several times per week, or at least once. Several times per week I shoot my videos, and as for editing, it's just, you know, like an everyday thing for me. So there is no day when I don't recall content creation. But because I like it, I'm not worried about that at all. Like, I really enjoy this process. Creating content for my YouTube channel is, of course, not the only one thing that I do daily. So I really have to be very organized and strategic with my time to complete all of my tasks for the day. For instance, now I can plan content for weeks or even for months, and thanks to this, I'm consistent on this channel. Content creation also influenced on other areas of my life. I stopped wasting my time on social media and on watching series. For sure, sometimes I watch series, but only in foreign languages that I learn, and I can scroll social media. I don't mean that I just deleted Instagram and TikTok from my phone. No, I just reduced my time spent there. Now, every time when I go somewhere at certain events, even in my day-to-day life, I always can find content ideas, like literally everywhere. You know, this state of creator when you can't eat something at a restaurant before you take a picture of your dish. Because who knows? Maybe someday it will be useful for your content. Even when I watch series read books, sit on social media, I always seek these ideas. And I think that it's cool because I'm more attentive in my daily life and I consume all the information consciously, so I have more chances to integrate it into my life. Also, when people talk about their struggles, I catch these moments and then, of course, I plan to make a video about it because why not? If it's really such a huge deal for so many people, I can help them. Overall, I observe more people and situations. I always listen more than I speak, and this helps me hugely to find these ideas because I'm really present in a conversation. I can say that a creator is already a state of mind because you can't lose any small thing that you see. Almost everything can be used to create something useful and interesting. You just need to be very attentive in your day-to-day life and plan beforehand all the content that you can make during this event. My English improved from fluency to pronunciation, and it really thanks to this content creation. By writing scripts, I enhance my writing skills. Then I speak to camera and listen to myself during editing. By making videos, I became more relaxed with speaking in English. I try to incorporate new advanced vocab in my videos. And what's the most important is that YouTube showed me an importance of pronunciation. So thanks to comments that I was receiving very often, I truly improved my pronunciation. So now I'm satisfied with it enough. But back then, I didn't even think that I have any problems with my pronunciation, with my English overall. Thanks to my YouTube channel, I don't even need any other connections with English. For example, reading or watching series, as I do all of this when I prepare my content. So if you want to improve any language that you learn, just start a YouTube channel and create content for it. As I need to look for additional information each time when I prepare myself to a video, I really learned plenty of new information. Because firstly, those are not just random posts and articles that will not bring you anything new and useful to your life, as you don't need this information. In my situation, I really needed it. So you explore new things. You apply them into your life to see how effective they are. One more thing, when you talk about something, you remember it better, especially if you repeat it for several times and then hear it during editing, like I always do. Overall, if you want to really remember any information, just tell it to 3 separate persons, like not to all of them at once, but to each person at a certain period of time. Tell about everything that you know about this topic. And after 3rd time, this information will be left for a very long period of time in your head. And you will understand it even better. Because, for example, by hearing something for 1 time and for 5 times, you will understand the same information differently. Moreover, I never advise something that I've never tried. What's the reason of doing that? You're not sure that it will work, so you advise it to others. It's the same as if a person who doesn't know how to cook and orders food from delivery runs a culinary blog where she simply copies the recipes of others. Like, it doesn't make any sense. For instance, I talk about languages because I've learned 3 languages by myself, 2 of them from zero without any tutors. So as you can see, I really know what I'm talking about, and that's why I share all this information with you. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you soon in my next videos. Bye!